Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend DG Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
Diggity dank.
Hello and welcome back to another week of the Nightwing News. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, it is.
Hi, I'm Kristen.
And this time we're going to cover Nightwing 7 and 8 from the Rebirth era. We finally find out about that rascal Raptor.
Also, I'd just like to point out how long ago was this? Only 2016, and look, it was a mere $2.99.
Yep.
Inflation's getting us, Phil.
I know. I mean, at this point, I feel like they're just pricing themselves out of business, you know? Not out of business, but like people aren't picking up as many books because of the price. And again, if like all this money was going to the like creative teams, I'd be like, okay, but I don't know if that's the case.
I'm sure it's not.
Yeah, I know. No, I just talked to Erica Schultz, big comic book writer, and yeah, she says her sweet spot's like doing 3 or 4 books a month. When I talked to her last week, she was doing 7 books.
And did you say she was the writer or the illustrator or the artist?
She was the writer, although there is one book where she writes and letters it. So, yeah,
that's a lot.
And I mean, they might, you know, she must be popular because they keep giving her books. But yeah, she was like 7. She's like, it's an embarrassment of riches. She's like, but I'm so tired.
7 is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot.
So basically, 1 a day, and you don't get any rest.
That's true.
All right, so now we're back with 7 and 8 because remember last time, kids, we did the first Rebirth arc. Oh, nice. Because last time we did the first arc, and then yes, we met Raptor for the first time. But
wasn't there something in between these? Wasn't it like one?
It was like a crossover with Batman.
That's
like
right.
The Monster Men thing or something. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's why when they're talking about monsters and Godzillas and stuff, yeah, that's what they're talking about.
Yeah, and is that when Tim was like sucked into the alternate dimension or something?
It's been a while. Wasn't Nightwing transformed into one of the oh god, it's been a while.
Well, they mentioned something in here like, I'm sorry about what happened to one of the Robins or something. And
oh yeah, or did something happen to Damien? Again, it's been a while since I read those. Because I was like,
because now people say all the Robins have died, but wasn't Tim's death when he got sucked into some other world or something? Like he didn't really die.
Oh yeah. No, I think that was like in the detective stuff. Maybe that's what they're talking about, but that might be it. Yeah, that might be it. I think that was around this time, maybe. Yeah, so that might be it. I was trying to remember which Robin met which fate because I was like, well, Damien's not dead. No, that was New 52. Jason's back.
Damien's bounced back.
Yes.
We all know about Jason.
Yes. They're like the X-Men now. I thought you died. Oh, I got better.
Right. She turned me into a newt. I got better.
Even poor Stephanie had her death faked for a while.
Yeah. It was real until they were like,
yes.
That shouldn't have been real.
Oh, did you see in November Cassandra Cain's getting her own Batgirl book again?
Oh yeah, I did see something about that.
Yeah. I loved her series. Like, what was that? Like in like around 2000? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know it's been a while.
Lady Shiva's going to be there, of course.
We'll see how long it lasts though, because DC has been doing that. They like give and then they take away.
Because
like Tim's book didn't even last a full year, did it?
Yeah, well, no, it lasted maybe 10 issues, but I mean, I think that art had a lot to do with it too.
Yeah, hopefully they don't mess that up with Cassie's book. Because Batgirls is done, right? That's been a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but well, she's in Birds of Prey a lot.
That's right.
Yeah. I like the interaction with her and Big Barda. Big Barda calling her Little Bat.
Nice.
All right, let's get the Rise of Raptor. Wow, look at that cover. Who thought you could get so much out of the back of someone's head? Look at that. All right, so starting Australia.
Yeah, it's a good cover. It's a good cover though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying for just someone's back. Yeah, it's really good. All right, so we start in Sydney, Australia.
What the F?
All right. And then it's the whole Parliament of Owls thing, but then they get attacked by this Cobra agent, this Snake Man Cobra agent. Yeah, because Spiral's there, but the Tigers let Dick tag along here.
Yeah, because Spiral is who they gave that book to, right?
Yep. Oh yeah, because we'll discover after gave the book to Cobra, so basically setting up the Parliament of Owls to get killed here.
Yep. I liked how Tiger's in control of Spiral, but now the kids get to actually be into it, part of it, because who is it that is helping him but Lottie Duff?
Oh yeah. Yeah, basically in the chair, reading through the Book of Wisdom. Yeah, it's got a backdoor transmitter.
So when he hears that, Nightwing immediately knows Raptor did it.
Oh yeah. So we goes the Raptor Air outside Istanbul, Turkey. And so basically Raptor singing Dick's Not in the Mood. He's like, here, celebratory beer, a drink to the demise of the Parliament of Owls. And Dick's like, I'm not celebrating. The Sydney Owls are dead. You made Dr. Leviticus rig the Book of Wisdom. You used me. So basically, he wants to bring him in on a murder, like a accessory to murder charge. And of course, Raptor's still like, oh, you're still playing by Bruce Wayne's rules and stuff. And Raptor's like, some of those rich entitled bastards got killed in retaliation for pissing off Cobra. That's justice. And Dick's like, no, turning them over to the law would have been justice. Sending them to prison. So this one, Raptor's like, oh yeah, you're still going by Batman's version of justice. Because he seems to have a problem with the rich here, so I'm not saying he's wrong, but I'm just saying yes.
Yeah, I mean, I get that Dick would be. I mean, I would be mad too if somebody used me like that, and then I would feel kind of responsible for people dying. But at the same time, it's like he does have a point that the way things are with these owls, I imagine it would be very hard to actually get them to get in trouble in a justice system because these people are so rich and powerful. It's difficult.
Exactly.
And so Raptor's like, you're not fighting your best. because you want to know about me and your mom.
Oh yeah, he throws him out the wall through the wall, and Dick sees all these clippings about his life, and he's like, Raptor's been watching the whole time. Dick's basically like, you've been following me. Did you set this all up? Is this some kind of sick game? And he's hitting him. Take off that stupid mask. We can see your real face. So, but then, Raptor basically drugs Dick's, basically sedates him, so he passes out.
I mean,
telling him there's still hope for the Raptor Nightwing team. You just need more mentoring, a little tough love. You have to suffer more. You need someone to take everything away from you.
in other media, if you got tossed through a wall and then came upon that kind of wall, it would be very serial killer vibes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it kind of does. I mean, because, again, Raptor has, he didn't kill the Sydney Owls, but, he did help set them up to get killed. But yeah, Dick's starting to realize, this guy's not as great as he thought he was. But yeah, he was basically telling him, you become soft, because of Bruce Wayne's money and stuff. He's like, you went from sleeping in a circus tent to a silver spoon overnight. I get it, man. Tony forgot where he came from. But then in Gotham, Bruce is about to give a press conference, and he's asking Alfred if he's heard from Dick, and it seems like they both may be a little worried.
I do like that exchange. How Bruce, it's like good for Bruce. I blamed him for how difficult it was for me to let go. Like, wow, Bruce, really like actually understanding yourself. That sound familiar? And then Alfred being like, devastating.
Yep. So I'm guessing, basically talking about the monster and men attack, and talk about what my son is taking to calling Godzillas. Damien. Then he gets interrupted. Someone in a hoodie, which is Raptor. It's like, what do you say to the fact that the damage caused to the city by big monsters and hurricanes is nothing compared to that done by you and your 1%er cronies? So Bruce is like, this is for members of the press only. What's the matter, Bruce? Don't like a voice of dissent? Go ahead, try and shut me up. So he's
I just want to say it should be try to shut me up. That bugs me.
Well, again, circus folk, come on. Chris is like, I can let the death of some bad people go, but when he murders the English language, that's a little too far. So yeah, he's going through all the security, and then what do you say to the fact that your entire life is spent enforcing your elitist supremacy? Using your company to rebuild the city like a cancer, replacing homes and neighborhoods with your malignant corporate cells, taking in have-not orphans and stripping away their culture and identities to make them good little brand extensions of you.
Raptor is on a roll.
So basically, he gets up to Bruce, and he's like, you can resist this kidnapping. You can try to fight me. He's like, you might even win. But it would take pretty much everything you have, and everyone would know that foppish philanthropist and entrepreneur Bruce Wayne is just a consumer-friendly public face. Then he whispers, everyone would know you're Batman. Raptor. It's like, how are we going to do this, Bruce? Bruce basically just lets himself get captured. Raptor, you're everything I despise, Bruce, but there's one thing I can respect about you. It's that you always stay on brand. As he flies away with him. And then Dick literally gets a wake-up call from Damien. Wake up, Grayson. What, you were napping on some beach? My father was kidnapped. And he's like, yeah, by your new best friend. He's not my friend. He drugged me. I was out for 12 hours.
It's a long time.
Uh-huh. So Damien's like, figure where he's going. You overly trusting fool. And after I slap you silly, we'll put an epic hurt to this Raptor person.
Oh, Damien.
And Dick's like, no, you're going to sit this one out. Raptor wants me to come alone because this is about more than me and your dad. It's also about him and my mom.
Yes.
So, thoughts?
It cracks me up how in the picture at the end, like Raptor circus costume looks like he's from the 1800s.
Yeah. Those big baggy pants and everything.
Yeah.
And I didn't notice that before. Is that a monkey on his shoulder wearing a mask?
Yeah, I think so.
So I remember the first time reading this. I can't remember if it was during the first arc or what, but I remember thinking, "Oh no, are they gonna like? They're not gonna like try to say like Raptor's her brother or like he's really Dick's father or something." I'm like, "Don't do it. No, don't do it."
They did not, but I feel like you can be justified for thinking that because it's always dicey when people start bringing the parents back in. And you're like, oh no. What's gonna happen?
Exactly. All right, so jump to the next one.
Yep.
Number 8. Then we see a flashback. Basically, Dick overhears his parents talking about someone, and basically his mother's saying, his father's saying, I understand what these people mean to you. It's risky enough to have you in the public eye. Or if the authorities think you two are together. And she's like, I know, but he thinks he owes me. It's kind of honor is important to my people. It'd be insulting to turn him away, but right now I'll tell him to keep his distance, at least for now. He's always getting good at staying out of sight. You don't like him, do you? It's those eyes of his, those unnerving, golden and piercing. It's like some kind of bird of prey. And Dick sees somebody hovering outside.
I mean, to be fair to John Grayson, it would be weird if.
Oh yeah.
If there was some dude always hanging around watching you, like, okay.
Or like always like hanging around your wife, yeah.
Yeah, definitely be weird.
So yeah, then we see Dick riding his motorcycle, and now he remembers this memory. It's like, okay.
Right, yes.
Well, I guess the first arc, he didn't have reason to believe till the end that, Raptor was that same guy, so. So yeah, I was talking about, Raptor's always been there watching, and now Raptor has Bruce Wayne. And he's thinking about, he's like, I would have called in all my friends, but if I learn anything about Raptor, it's that he's unpredictable, except of course one of his warped sense of honor. And then basically even the picture of him and the mom, Raptor was telling me that this is invite only. If I want Bruce to have a chance of surviving, I have to come alone. This is personal. This is about family.
I thought you were gonna play something from that Fast and the Furious. Family.
If I had it, I might have. I love Bruce wakes up and he's like, tied to this chair. Raptor's like, looking for that laser cutting tool you keep in your watch. I found that. Or that batarang stuffed in your sock. Got that too. She shows him that glove thing. He's like, I'm pretty familiar with utility. Bruce is telling a Raptor, you helped Nightwing bring down Parliament of Owls. You've done some good. It's not too late. We can still settle this. And he goes, you can call him Dick. I know his name. I know yours. I watched you all for years. I know all the
Creepy.
Exactly. And he's like, besides, it's settled. You took Dick from his home and his people. You raised him in your world of privilege, indoctrinated him in your version of justice, turned him into a weapon for the rich in your war against the poor and desperate. You ruined Dick Grayson, Batman, and for that, you're going to face real justice. And Bruce is like, oh, you're going to kill me? He's like, Dick was convinced you have some code of honor. He doesn't usually read people wrong. That's when Raptor basically tells him, no, I'm not going to kill you, but he has him strapped up in this machine, and, everyone thinks Bruce was so brave to surrender himself to Raptor, And he says, yeah, your stock price is going up, up, up. He goes, when it hits $200 a share, this thing's going to impale you through the heart with a silver spoon.
I will give him points for showmanship with that one.
How did he get? So how did he die? Metaphor.
This is a death trap worthy of Batman 66.
Yes.
And that is high death trap praise.
Yes. Oh my God, yes. You know what? Oh my Lord. Instead of the mother, he had a history with Aunt Harriet. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I thought that was. I mean, it is ridiculous and over the top, and so very. That's why I said it would be perfect in Batman 66.
Yeah. It is Batman 66 because it's like Batman is so dangerous. He's like, if you have him unconscious, kill him. Kill him.
Like, no.
No. You're going to die by your own crimes, Bruce. Bleed out by your own arrogance, like the Sydney Parliament of Owls.
Although that does, him saying like, no, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm pretty sure if someone actually died, like you would still get in trouble. I don't think your defense could be like, no. I didn't kill him. Stock prices and a spoon killed him. Like,
no. By court of law, he'd be.
Yeah. Yes, but you're the person that strapped him into the death trap.
You created the device that, yes.
Yes, I don't think you can then be like, oh, it wasn't me.
I swear, Your Honor, he jumped right in front of the Dow Jones. So, yes, then he's, you've eaten well that silver spoon, and now your feast is nearly over. And then all of a sudden, somebody's Eskrima stick comes flying through.
And he's like, oh, I'm tired of this.
Raptor catches the first one, but then the second one, cracks the front of his mask.
That's right.
You did good, Wing. You played the long game. You made the right sacrifice. It's only fair that you see the eyes that have watched you for all these years. Then Dick gives him a nice little uppercut. I'm done playing your game. Then he checks on Bruce, and it's like, Bruce, you okay? And Raptor, no, this is what they want. The privilege, the reality show heiresses, the 1% politicians, the billionaire playboys. And basically, now Bruce has been pulled up like on a crane. They want us to turn on. They want us to turn on each other, to be distracted by little things like whose God said what and what shade our man suit is, to squabble over our preferred brands. So see, this is okay. You're preaching to the people here, yeah. But just your methods are
questionable at best.
Oh. So we'll fight each other tooth and nail for something we never even had in the first place. Then when our man suits are beaten and bloodied, our gods have stopped talking. They want us to ask them for help, to reach up to them like dutiful worshipers and offer up our pathetic little lives. So Tim Dick's just like, I know you can't feel pain. So think of this as my attempt to shut your damn face, and he knees him in the face.
Hardcore.
You have to hear the truth, Dick. This place. So basically, Raptor started going into his background here, his circus. We were migrants, poor but resourceful, living on the curiosity and coins of tourists who had already seen the Eiffel Tower. But the local government didn't like us here. To them, we were dirty squatters. They called us a health hazard. Small wonder they said when one of these people got Hansen's disease, being the one who got it, I think I earned the right to call it by its other name, leprosy. He's like, yeah, that old biblical bacterium. These days, it's like the black plague of empathy. It's as eradicated. These days, it's treatable with drugs delivered for free by the World Health Organization. But he never got those drugs. So my skin blistered, my nerves died, my fingers curled. So yeah, not only his body turned against him, but his people. But yeah, there was one person who came and picked his miserable ass off the floor of his trailer, touched him without stigma or superstition. So basically, these two became, well, I guess, the Robin Hoods, Robin for the rich.
For sure.
Yep. We took what was ours and then went to the mayor's home and took whatever else we wanted. I wasn't one to make oaths, but I made one that day to her. To Marie, the sky dancer, Mary Lloyd, thief, outlaw, your mom.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like. I mean, certainly. I mean, I would like to feel like even Bruce wouldn't be that mad about, like, we went and stole the medicine because, like, yeah. And I mean, certainly Dick wouldn't be that upset about, like, oh, you stole some stuff from the mayor. I mean,
no. I mean,
Bruce would be less keen on that because he's definitely a bit more black and white letter of the law. But like, Dick's not going to be that.
I mean, Dick was willing to give him the benefit of the doubt until he started setting people up to get killed.
Right, yeah.
Especially Bruce. And again, maybe it's just his mother's like wild, teenage years or something. But because just like in a page or two here, and like Dick even says to him, he's like, but meanwhile, you're exactly like Bruce. He's like, you're stuck in one moment in your life, which really angers Raptor. Because Raptor was telling him how you were dragged away from your mother's body by Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne is everything your mother despised.
But I think again that is him. That's Raptor thinking too simply about it because
that's him rationalizing every choice he's made in his life.
Exactly, and of course, yes, his mom didn't like rich people that they were like douchebags, but Bruce, generally speaking, he can't be a douchebag, but not like that. I mean, he wouldn't withhold medicine from people and stuff like that. So
I mean, I mean, I think she did take in Dick, and him and Alfred took care of him and stuff. But I don't know, she might be down with the whole masked vigilante thing,
Right. Yes. Well, I feel like I mean, look, Raptor's a mass vigilante now. I feel like Raptor is just kind of, like you said, he's rationalizing. He's like
everything, yeah.
Your mom hated rich people, but like, I mean, his mom hated rich people that were bad people. I mean, she'd probably be okay with Bruce, Yeah. I mean, there's certainly some, like, depending on what canon is, I'm sure she'd be pretty pissed that Bruce fired her kid and then slapped him around when it wasn't his fault that Jason died. But, like, if you're writing Bruce Wayne as a decent person, like, she would not be as mad.
Well, depending what continuity too, I'm sure she wouldn't be happy that at 8 years old he had Dick fighting armed gunmen either.
Yeah, she probably would not be super keen on that. But
I think Raptor wasn't all there to begin with, and then the death of Dick's mom, the only person who probably ever showed him any affection, just. But yeah, Dick's like, you love my mom. You loved her more than you'd ever loved anything. You thought you could repay her by always being there, but she died. You thought you failed her. You blamed yourself until it broke you. You blamed yourself. It was much easier to blame someone else, anyone else. You're stuck in one moment. You're just like Bruce, Raptor. He's like, no. Except Bruce had someone else. He gave me everything he could so I wouldn't become him. He saved me, and it saved him. It kept him from living in the shadows, from walking the line, from crossing it like you.
I mean, that part is really good and very powerful because, yeah, when he says that you're just like Bruce, you're stuck in a moment, I was like, oh, snap. That's so true.
But he even tells him, he's like, you should have come to me before it was too late, before your anger and guilt had consumed you. We could have been friends. We could have been family. Shut up. You don't know me. You're right. I don't even know your real name. I know. That's what I was afraid I was going to be I was afraid that was going to be the moment where he's like, oh, my name is, whatever, Grayson. I'm your uncle or something. That's what I was waiting for.
I'm your father.
What's that line from Spaceballs? I'm like, I'm your uncle's cousin's third roommate.
What does that make us? Absolutely nothing.
So yeah.
Yeah, so then he kind of like twists I guess he like breaks his arms and legs.
Yeah, because he's like, you don't feel pain. He's like, and I won't kill you, but he's like, I'm sorry, because that way, I guess he can't do anything. Because
he has to go save Bruce.
Yeah, because the machine's getting up to 198, 199, but then Bruce frees himself, but then he's stuck at like the top of this crane, so he kind of falls, but then of course Dick catches him. And then we see Tiger and Spiral come pick up Raptor. So yeah, Dick's like, thanks for coming, Tiger. And Tiger's like, he's like, yeah, Raptor's wanted in 17 countries. Spiral's more than happy to take him into custody. Oh, and I love the Mr. Wayne. Should this man decide to tell us some nonsense about you being Batman, just know that Spiral is in possession of a technology called Hypnos, which will surely change his mind.
Like, that's creepy, but also Tiger's a bro.
Yeah. So yeah, that's when Dick's like, this is all my fault. Raptor did all this because of me. He almost killed you, Bruce, and you fell. And then Bruce is like, I didn't fall. He's like, I jumped. I jumped because I knew you'd catch me.
Aww. Ties it all up.
Come on, you know you like that ending.
Of course I did. Yes. I loved it. Absolutely, I loved it.
So yeah, I'm trying to remember. I mean, I think Raptor may have come back, but nothing as big as this, I think.
I know, yeah, now I'm trying to remember, but
well, I'm trying to look this up here. But because yeah, it almost seems like they were building it up to be bigger and bigger, but then yeah, I don't know if like Tim got on to different stuff or ran out of time after a while.
Yeah.
Oh, but
I won't.
Good.
I feel you. It is a little surprising that ended up only being 2 issues, but I'm not sad that it was only 2 issues because sometimes it's nice when they don't drag stuff out because that happens so often.
Yeah. If this had been 6, that would have been a little too much.
Yes.
Oh, but we forgot the line, but I love how he even how did he describe Tony Zucco? He's like, a guy who, your parents died because this man wanted money that wasn't his.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
Well, it's like, well, then don't bother Bruce, go bother Zucco. Well, again, depending on which continuity, Zucco might be dead at this point, but.
Well, he also got better because he's alive now.
Yes.
We're still in the same continuity.
Yes.
I think in most of them. No, wait.
Well, remember in Batman in year 3, when he was getting out of prison, they had him killed and stuff. But then, yeah, by New 52, he was back.
Right. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. Did Zucco? And when Dick debuts, does Zucco go to jail, or does he like decide to jump off that skyscraper rather than go to jail?
I think it depends on the version. I think some of them they send him to jail, and other versions he accidentally slips off that building.
Yeah, well, because I know in that Robin year one, but the one that was like the Robin annual, I think he has a heart attack and dies or something.
Oh yeah.
So,
But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to remember what Detective 38. What did he? Was that the heart attack? Maybe.
you know what? I think he doesn't. I think he goes to jail, and I think they're like, oh, he's gonna be executed because remember they take that picture of him.
Oh yeah.
He has that. He has that picture of him throwing that other guy off the.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go look it up real quick.
Oh, here he is. I found it. I'm looking on the on DC Universe Infinite. Yeah, because yeah, Batman telling Zucco, I had the boy bring a camera just in case. He snapped you pushing off Blade. The film and the confession will be sent to the governor. Boss Zucco, your boss will be the electric chair.
Yeah.
Damn, so he was like on death row for like 40 years.
Yes. And then we get that random because it's the 40s and they're just doing whatever. And Bruce is like, oh, so do you want to go back to the circus? And then Dick's like, no, I'd rather fight crime. It's like, okay.
Okay, you reckless.
Screw rules about child welfare. We'll do what we want.
Reckless young squirt. Hey, it was like, come on, it was like the Depression. Come on, we're coming out of the Depression. Come on, we're going into World War II. Come on.
Yeah, this is before the U.S. is in the war. Yeah.
It's either this rich man's house or an orphanage. So.
I mean, that's like, but I'm trying to say is just because it's 1940 doesn't mean they're totally indifferent to the plight of children.
I don't know.
I'm just like, yeah, screw those kids. Go work in the mines. It's not the 1840s.
And again, back then, money really talked. Come on. All right.
Yeah, I'm more saying it's just funny because of how. I mean, I do think it was more nonchalant, but also you can see because these stories were for kids and they didn't know how long it would last, they're way less worried about how things go together. So they're just like, oh, yeah. Bruce is like, hey, come with me, kid. Let's go. And, and then, of course, as this stuff got popular, people were like, oh, how did that happen? And then they have to elaborate. And then they have to elaborate on it.
Yeah, the best is like when they have to modernize the story for every new generation. It's just like, oh no, we went to court and we got got it all ironed out.
Right, and I think that also happens because you get readers that stick with it for a long time, and then of course the readers are over time increasingly getting older, so they like nitpick about those kinds of things. But I mean, it's like of course. Back in 1940, they're mainly gearing this at 8-year-olds like Dick. And, when you're 8 years old, you're not like, gee, I wonder how Bruce Wayne got custody of Dick Grayson.
Yeah. And again, 1940, if you missed the issue, it was gone.
Right. Right. Yeah. The next issue, they're like, yeah, this kid lives with Bruce. Just deal with it.
Yeah.
We're not going to explain it. If you don't know, that's your problem.
There's no back issue market. It's like, yeah, you missed it. We'll fill you in.
Yeah. But kids were like, yeah, whatever. Just like in Batman 66, you're like, why does Batman do this? If you didn't catch that brief 5-second mention in the first episode, too bad.
And it's like, why does he take in this youthful ward and his living?
Well, that is never explained in the show ever.
He has a living relative. Why are you supposed to live here?
Right. Yeah, Bruce mentions that his parents were killed by criminals, but he never explains why Dick. I'm not even sure if they mentioned that Dick was in the circus.
I don't think they do. I don't think they mention anything about his background except he has this Aunt Harriet. That's it.
Yeah. Good times.
And I guess the mother's maiden name was Coop. Well, no, Aunt Harriet could have been married. No, I was gonna say she's Mrs. Cooper, but
I don't know. I mean, I'm not even entirely. I feel like they don't entirely clarify how. I mean, they call her Aunt Harriet, but I don't think she's actually his aunt. I think she's more like his great aunt or something.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
I mean, because they portray her. I mean, she was portrayed even older than Bruce.
Mm.
But whatever, it doesn't matter. The point of it is you're just supposed to go with it.
Yeah. Don't question. It was 1966. Don't question your elders, kids.
Don't question what Hollywood gives you. Just accept it.
Oh my. All right. Anything else?
Nope. What's up next, Phil?
All right. Well, again, that's it for this month. But then next month, when we come back after 2 Electric Mullets, of course, the first episode will be our brand new issues review. And remember, kids, we're going to tie up all of Tom Taylor's runs here. His last issue of Nightwing, his last issue of Titans.
A lot of stuff is tying up in September, and then a lot of because like Detective is getting new. I think Batman might not be tying up, but like
no, Chip Zdarsky's still writing. But yeah, a lot of the DC books in general are they're like kind of shaking a lot of stuff up and
they're like tying up in October. Most of maybe not Birds of Prey, but 3 of the Batman books are Nightwing, Titans, which I guess technically is not, and Detective.
There's a few things that are.
Well, I'm not sure if they're getting a new writer, but I think the current arc in Batman and Robin is like tying up in September.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure, but Tom's going to be on Detective, so that's Detective's definitely getting will be tying up and getting a new story. And I've been trying to get a hold of Dan Waters. Supposedly he said, "Oh, I'm cool," and then I tried to get back to him again and haven't heard anything. So.
Well, you let me know if I usually don't read detectives, so you let me know if.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure Dick will like pop his head in every.
If Dick pops up and if it's good.
Yeah. It's Tom. I'm sure I'll have him. All right, and then the second episode next month. Yes, we're going to cover a Kristen pick, the Batman Wayne Family Adventures.
Yeah, I'll have to let you know which ones you should read.
Okay. Yeah, please do. All right. So. Yes, so send us your thoughts on those. She's happy, kids. Anything with the Wayne family, yes.
Yeah, you know it. It's my jam.
All right, so hold on. Get my visual aids here. All right, kids. So so send us your thoughts on all the upcoming stuff. So you can send us your what we covered tonight or whatever. We'll read it after the fact. Email us CapesandLunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find all things Capes Lunatics, episodes, social media, merchandise. Get your brand new Capes Lunatics merch, the classic merch. You can rain random money on us through the Cash App link. Please subscribe to the Patreon, where Lilith and I we do give you at least one exclusive episode every month, uncensored. Oh, we may see Kristen if you're interested. Lilith will say maybe next year we'll do the best superhero movie brackets. Yeah, if you went in on that.
That's a lot.
I know, but then Lord, but then we're like, okay, so since Charlie's no longer with us, am I gonna have to get topless? I mean, are we gonna have to wrangle poor Justin in here to get topless? I don't know. It's good. All right.
I don't know. I do not volunteer.
I know. I'll make the Charlie puppet get topless. All right, so yes, so find the Patreon at patreon.com/CapesandLunatics and find everything at tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. It's tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. All right, and now for the important stuff. All right, if you want to know the entire truth, everything about Dick Grayson, you can't find it all in the comics. You have to go to Amazon and pick up this book, Dick Grayson, Boy Wonder. All the secrets are revealed. Kristen herself went to experts and put together your comprehensive guide to Dick Grayson. Oh man, that's boy, we're gonna be coming up 75 years. So have we hit the 10th anniversary already?
No, it's next year.
Oh yeah. That's right, because DC better be doing something big for that. All right, so yes, go to Amazon, Dick Grayson, Boy Wonder, and then once again, your purchase will help support a educator. So, someone important to our society.
Oh, thank you.
Not like these rich 1%ers. All right.
I'm here for Dick.
Whoa. Okay, love. All right. All right. Thank you for joining us. Again, next 2 weeks we'll get some Electric Mullet, and then we'll be back and talk the new Nightwing stuff. Batman Brave and the Bold will be wrapping up the Nightwing story. So we're gonna be ending at least 3 storylines next time, kids. See what Tom Taylor does at the last part of Fallen Grace, because it's especially important in a Nightwing book you stick to landing. So yes, kids, gave you a lot to chew on tonight. Social issues,
Silver spoons,
family ties. All right, but until next time, join us same wing time.
same wing channel.
Hey, Nightwing News.